Why did
So
you
honestly, we just moved because we wanted to move. Honestly, there's not a deep rooted reason that we moved. Well, I've moved. She hasn't. I think you should explain that. I have moved with the kids, but she hasn't moved. She's actually going back like very soon. She's been with me here for 5 months. Is it 5 months?
5 months?
Yeah.
5 months. Can you guys believe it? 5 good months. I've abandoned my husband and my son. And I'm following my daughter and my grandkids. And I've been in Ghana here for 5 months. Hey, you guys do the math. Calculate for me. Next time when I come, 2 weeks.
She can't travel from there here for 2 weeks. Me, I would. No, she
What do
can't.
you mean?
She can't. We have a few things to talk about.
Way
I
back.
don't really think we talked to them about moving to Ghana. We just talked about how it would be living in Ghana and some of the pros and cons, but we've really never told them we were even thinking about it, unless I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, I talked about it a little bit. Anyway, we moved to Ghana because of the quality living. And when I say quality living, it's not about
Luxury living.
luxury living. Quality living to me is
What matters the most and what you really enjoy doing.
exactly. But being in the States, because of your bills and everything else, you are forced to be moving every minute, every minute. Even you can't even enjoy your sleep. Okay, that's number one. Secondly, um, your habit of your eating, okay, organic. To me, that's the most important. The food we consume on daily basis is our life. You understand? You guys know we don't eat properly in America, London, or wherever you stay. They've messed up everything. They process everything. But when you come back home, ah, Charlie, at least I can I can go to the market or the villages to buy yam, and I will know say okay, this yam there is organic. I can buy tomatoes or whatever I will buy. No, I will know the organic side of it. Other than say I'll be in America, just buying whatever that's available. You understand? And even here in Ghana, you can grow your own veggies, your own, everything, anything you want to grow. If you have a small land, even in house, you can do whatever you want. You can rear chickens, anything, goat, whatever. But in America, you have to have permission to do whatever.
This is the thing. I don't think you.
What do we don't think? What?
The reason why I'm laughing is we went somewhere. We went to visit my nanny's parents, and this lady got 2 chicken and brought them here so she can rear them.
Did I do anything bad? Did I do anything bad by getting 2 chickens?
Okay.
A male and a female.
Okay. Right now, where the chicken? Ask me.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Ask me where she has. Is Putin? No, Putin is not a good. Where she kept the chicken? Behind the bedroom window.
Charlie, I didn't keep them there. Oh. That's where they like to sleep. And me myself, I'm regretting it. 12 a.m. Kokoroko! 12:20. 1 a.m. Kokoroko! Hey! Won't I sleep after getting chicken? We should use them for soup because I can't take it. Ah!
When she was collecting them, this. I told her.
I didn't think they were that stubborn.
Have you made provisions to rear chicken? She said, "Oh, what is to it? You just have to get a male and a female, and you're done."
We have a big compound.
When she says you can do goats and chicken, don't listen to her. You can't.
Oh, you can if you can tolerate their nonsense. You can. Ah, You can do it. And even I want 2 dogs
To do what?
to guard you. 2 dogs to guard you. You
Okay.
understand? So that's the main thing. And in Ghana, if you have your own place, okay, if you have you own a house, or even if you are renting, you can get a place for maybe like $2,000 for 2 years, or sometimes it depends on where you go to rent your place. At least you can have a peace of mind for 3 years without before renewing, your rent. And if you own it,
But the thing is, the pro in doing that is, yes, you can sleep without worrying about the stressful monthly
monthly bill.
rent. Not to say there are no bills in Ghana. There are
Oh,
bills
there
here,
are bills.
but they are very low if you manage well. But just because you've paid your 3 years rent doesn't mean you should just forget it because you don't have to stress every month.
Hey,
The 3 years will come up fast if you don't save monthly to
yeah,
take care of it 3 years after. So that's the cons. Like, you pay it in advance while you're comfortable throughout the month. You should also understand you have to save
save.
up for when the 3 years is over. Because once the 3 years is over, where are you going? If you're not really saving, or if you're not really budgeting, or
You'll be homeless.
how, they're not going to say, okay, we would take monthly after the 3 years expires. You have to pay for another year, another two, or another three. So that's the side of it. One thing that I really like is childcare. Yes, in the States, childcare is a lot more expensive than here. I'm paying less than 100 for a live-in nanny. So
You can't beat that.
over in the States, I can't afford a live-in nanny. Even if I can afford it, I would be working just so someone else can cater to my children. They'll be taking my whole paycheck because they're charging at least $20 an hour.
Oh my God.
So that's one pro about moving here. But yes, we just decided that I decided that I wanted the children to have a different upbringing, different experience. I wasn't raised in the States. I was raised here, so I wanted them to have the same experience, the same beliefs culturally, and understand things from a different perspective. And I didn't think uh, I would achieve that raising them over there, because with the oldest two, I can already see certain things, and I felt like it needed to be drastically changed. I and over there, I do believe in the States, honestly, the school system they don't raise the kids, but technically they are helping you raise the kids because they spend some time there. But I believe that they raise the kids against you when they go to school, because they are not teaching them the same thing that you're trying to teach them at home, and they teach them things that could be, I'm not saying could be used against the parents, but they are raising them against what a parent at home, an African parent at home, could be teaching their kids. But the school system here, the teachers that are there, were raised the same way that we were raised. So I do believe that they help push the kids in the direction that you are trying to push them into when it comes to respect, how to talk to people, how to carry themselves, how to respond to people, the greeting, like the little things. It goes a long way. So, and those are things that they teach them. It's imprinted in everyone in the school system. So that's one thing I wanted them to have. And I just wanted them to know the difference in the different worlds. Like, I wanted them to see here for what it is, to experience it for what it is. The good, the bad, the negative, the positive. It's part of learning. So I wanted them to have that. So that's one of the reasons I moved. And I personally wanted a different lifestyle. I was so consumed. I was so consumed. In the States and in the Western world, once you get consumed into the working force and the lifestyle over there, it sucks you up. And I was doing it for a long time, and I felt like I needed a huge change. I needed a different lifestyle. I needed a different experience because yes, I was raised here, but I've never been an adult here. And what I mean by that is, yeah, I was when I was younger, someone else was taking care of me. So the lifestyle here and the experience I had before I moved to the States is different compared to now moving back as an adult with children that I now have to take care of. So there's been some positive and there's been some negative. There's been a lot of changes. But in all, I still wouldn't change or I wouldn't have made the decision otherwise. Um, and nothing that has happened will make me move back because I do believe when you're moving, well,
Nothing. Talk.
I do believe that there's when you're moving to Ghana, like you can prepare, but you never really are ready until you're here
Mm-hmm. True.
because what you have planned would be different from what your experience will be when you get here. Which when everyone say that, we take it very lightly, but it's very true. Um, what I planned on what I was supposed to do here and the things that were supposed to happen by the timeline that I planned it for, none of it happened the way I planned it. Everything basically happened the opposite, and I just had to gather the pieces and mash it together and figure it out in a different way. But like I said, I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't run away. I wouldn't turn back. I made up my mind to try it, to not to try it. I made up my mind to be here, and however way I need to get through to stay, I will. And I know the other question is, what are we doing or what am I doing here to sustain myself and stuff? I do work. I got here and I started working. So for that, the answer is I'm working. There you go. Um, and I keep saying I'm very horrible at posting consistently, which I try. But because of the way sometimes my schedule is and having the kids, it's really hard for me to record content. But I'm working on it. Because when I'm doing stuff with the kids and I'm taking them places, my focus and attention is all on them that I don't even remember to record anything.
Oh my god.
I don't even remember to record anything unless I have someone just holding the camera, following me and stuff, which is, my nanny is standing here saying she will do it. But I don't see how she can because I'm catering to two kids and she has the baby. How? But we'll find a way because I feel like there's so many things out there. I feel like there's so many things out there that you guys would be interested and actually enjoy seeing because I've lived outside before and I know what when I'm there, some of the things that I would really enjoy when I see. So sometimes when I'm doing it or when I'm out, in my head, I'm like, oh, I wish I can record this. This is something that everyone will enjoy because I know if I was to see this on YouTube, this is something that I would really be interested in. But it's almost too quick, too late, and then I'm moving on. But so far, we just wanted to update you guys and let you know that we're here now. Well, I'm here. She's going back, and she'll be coming back every 6 months until she herself is able to move.
I'm not going to be coming back every 6 months.
Yes, she is.
I refuse.
No, she will. She'll
I
be here.
refuse to do that. But you see, I love Ghana. Don't get me wrong. But this time, hey.
I think now we should get into the experience being here. I think that would be more interested. I love being here, and I wouldn't change it.
I'm happy, but damn.
But there's a few things that really aches you every now and then.
Like yesterday. Tell them about yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yesterday was 2020 what? 27th of October, 2023. I'll never forget this day. Me of all people. I slept like 9 o'clock. And I didn't even plan it. I didn't.
They want to know why you're upset. I think you should
Why
just
would they
tell.
type you upset? Lies. I won't even say it now. Say lies were up. Look, they gave this slice of egg from from 11 a.m. Ah, why would they do this the whole day and then put the light back on 11:30 p.m.? I know.
But that's the thing. We don't like it, but we know it happens. So I think us knowing it happens is it was a little comfort because we knew there was nothing wrong. It's something that happened. So we
But
knew it would
I
come
the
on.
whole day and half of
Still a shock
yes.
that it would happen that long. Because they've done lights off since we've
Before.
been here. But usually they've been very good where it's like
Yeah.
5 minutes. The maximum that we've had a light off is like 20 minutes. And it's back on and it's not too often. So yesterday when it happened and it happened for that long, it became a bit of a disappointment. Both of us.
I got small heat stroke. I did because I was sleeping there and I couldn't. I was so hot. I was sweating. I couldn't move my leg and my arm. I was like, "Raj, you come and see something." Ah, how they? What so? Ghana is sweet too. Don't get us wrong. By the roadside, we buy
We buy roasted corn and coconut. We
uh-huh,
buy roasted plantain. We buy boiled corn. In traffic is the favorite thing. Look, now I have made it a point not to have cash on me because I found the things that I don't even need because it's just so convenient
right
and
there.
lovely and they are right by my car window. If I have cash, I tend to just buy this and buy this and buy this and I don't even need them. And
Plantain
sometimes it
chips.
just stays in the car, but I don't keep cash on me, so I'm not moved to buy anything. But it's
But
very
this time they take
convenient.
momo.
They too.
All the petty sellers, they take momo. That's
No,
the big problem.
and I don't like to do momo in traffic because it's so nerve wracking when you're trying to get something and they have to run and chase the car because you're trying to send them the momo and you have to keep moving. So it doesn't encourage me to even try to purchase anything.
And they make this thing condensed milk toffee. Okay.
Packaged
This time they
so well.
frosted it oh. Ash. And the way we are consuming that thing.
Every time we're in the car, that's one thing we look out for. And we buy it and we make sure we finish it before we even leave the car for what we need to do. But
and Banchi Kakro. Hey, Agbali Kakro. And Kube.
I feel like there's every snack you can
get
think
your hands
of.
on all the snacks that
They
you don't
sell
want
it
to
in
have that
traffic. Every snack you can
in the
think of,
house.
you can almost find it on the roadside to purchase on the go. Like fried yams and fish, kenke, wache. You can be driving and you can be buying your breakfast, lunch, dinner on the road.
And this time they are trying because they package them very well.
Very well.
Very
And
neat.
it's very clean
So,
and even the environment in which you're purchasing is very clean. So
yeah.
there's really things that we're enjoying. We're not complaining about the things like if you realize I'm telling you about certain things that we don't enjoy, but I'm also telling you what I'm trying to do to fix that so I don't consistently get uncomfortable when that happens. And one thing that I experienced when I first got here is I didn't have my car when I first got here because it was in transit coming here. So I had to rely on transportation like Uber and taxis and stuff. And even though Uber is reliable here, it's not reliable at the same time. I realize when certain places when you are, they don't like to come. So if you make a mistake and take an Uber and go somewhere, returning is difficult because they will almost cancel on you when they realize where they're picking you up from or where they're taking you. And Ubers and Bolts do not work after a certain time. So like let's say after 12 p.m. if you're looking for an Uber, you're screwed. Like you'll be lucky. I'm sorry, 12 a.m. They will not pick the ride and it would be great. You wouldn't even have an option to place a ride order. So that was one of the things that like was a bit difficult and it's transportation could be expensive if you're not really planned or prepared for it. But there is public transportation that works. So if you're here and you don't have a car, you can almost likely do anything you want with or without a vehicle. It might be a bit if I didn't have kids with me, I wouldn't care that I had a car or not, honestly. But having 3 kids and using public transportation, especially having a baby, it was a bit challenging for me. So I almost didn't go anywhere at all. I only went out when I absolutely didn't have an option and I had to.
And today, not that I want to cut you off, sorry. Today, I went to the market with my sister. Inside market too. The way I was enjoying, hey, how much is this? And they tell me, oh, it's 40 CDs. And I'm like, hey, me, I don't have the money. I'll give you 30. So give me two for 60. And then they give me. I'll be like,
She's
this pepper,
enjoying bargaining.
bargaining. I was like, why is this? Is it because I'm like this, you are charging me plenty money? They said, oh, not that, oh, mom, you dear, oh, I was enjoying that. It's not America, you have to go, and then they have this for a pound. How much this for a pound? You can't ask anything. You shop in America like you are a toy. You are just in the stores picking tomatoes yourself, talking to yourself, talking to yourself. There's nothing like, oh, please, mommy to so. No, nothing like that. No.
She just enjoy being local.
Thank you very much. I enjoyed it. I missed it.
All in all, it's been a privilege even being here, being able to stay. And I hope I'm able to consistently do what I'm doing so I can sustain living here. But I have no complaints. I don't have anything to vent about. It's just a quick update so you guys can know what's actually going on. But I'm going to try my best to do what I need to do to be consistent with these videos. It becomes a lot, but I will try.
If she was not being selfish.
I have this new thing I'm trying to do with my brother. Not my brother Ram that you know, my cousin. His name is Daniel Goka. I want to start this weekly, every Sunday conversation discussion thing. And basically it's a wide range of topics that and Maudi is a wide range of topics that I want us to discuss because I don't want to put the conversation in a bucket. But every Sunday we want to pick a topic and we just sit and discuss it and have opinions and just go from there. So hopefully we're able to do this consistently every Sunday, but that's just on an episode basis. But with the lifestyle and everything, I'm trying to see if I can do it every Friday night, posting every Friday night or every Saturday. So every weekend, I'm thinking to post one Saturday and then post the discussion on Sundays. So that's the plan. But I just wanted to introduce what we are trying to do every Sundays. So you would see, it would be a topic of, let's say, discussing this topic, episode 1, and then every Sunday you're going to see the episode in between the other videos that would be posted. So hopefully you guys get to enjoy. And sometimes we'll go somewhere to do it. Sometimes we'll do it at home just to change the scenery and stuff. But yes, hopefully it's something that everyone enjoys.
Don't forget telling them whenever I'm around, Sweetie will join the conversation. Yes? If you don't want me to join, let me know. I know you want me to. I know you want me to. If you don't want me to,
but anyway, it's late, and tonight, me and Ajara, who is my nanny, we were driving. I was driving, and on the roadside, I saw someone that was selling different. Ajara, me patch fish na eto in the Fabra.
Different ones.
Different kinds of fish, not the big one, with the small, the fried small fish. Different kinds of fish. So I went and then I made a U-turn, return around. So tonight, even though it's like 6 p.m. or 6:30, we're going to eat banku and pepper. And I just want you to see the fish. This is the shrimp. I don't know the names, so don't ask me the names. It can be. And then we found this. And then, I don't know which other one this is. So we bought like different kinds of, I want to call it baby fish.
Now we're coming to enjoy it.
We already did the mako, and I'm going to the kitchen to do the banku myself. So we have to cut this video short.